is Jay Hadwinn, brand ambassador of my brother spot. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? It seems like the earth is off its axis. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. We got Renne Nicole Good. She got murdered. You could get mad at me. Aboriginal Americans. I'm an Aboriginal American Indian. You get mad at me, pro-black. That was murder. The reason why you got to call it out is because if they could do it to them, what do you think they're going to do to us if things happen? Yeah, I understand. I'm not protesting. A lot of the people aren't from United States. Why am I out there? I'm not going to be out there. I totally understand. But call it like it is. Man, that dude smoked her. You know what I'm saying? Angry man. She got smoked. I saw your video. She got smoked. She wasn't in the wrong. She was turning her wheel the opposite way, trying to get out the way. Old boy wanted to kill her. You know what I'm saying? You got to call the truth. It's good karma. Come on, angry man. I like your content. Come on. Anton Daniels, I like your content. Are you guys working for someone? What's going on? Black people always kept it real. Aboriginal American Indians always kept it real. FOI always kept it real. What's going on? Y'all getting paid? Let's stand up. We the people that stand up when we're supposed to stand up. Yeah, so how do y'all feel about Donald Trump, man? Is he doing a good job? Venezuela, man. Woo! That was something. Boy, did we have a week. Did we have a week? Venezuela, get taken over by the United States. We got, China and Russia, really retreating. And then I guess we're going to own Greenland now. And boy, are we disrespecting Canada. Man, the tariffs there are high. People can't even live. Everybody gonna hate us. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Yeah, please don't say nothing weird. This is serious tonight. Hey, yeah, man. This is a weird year already, you guys. It's weird. How do you guys feel about this man? Do you feel good about him, or thumbs me down or thumbs up? How do you guys feel about Donald Trump? Is he doing a good job? What do you think? Did any of you vote for him? Do you guys how do you feel about Renne Nicole Good? How do you feel? What's going on? Do you feel that she was in the wrong, or do you feel she was murdered? I feel she was murdered. That's just me personally. That don't mean I'm a bad person. When people don't see the same thing as you, that don't mean they bad people. It's just, that's the way they think. You know what I'm saying? And we have to get out of that high school mentality. Boy, it just turned 2026 and it's still crazy. It just turned 2026. What the hell? Is it going to be World War III? What's going on? Is it going to be World War III pretty soon? Let me see if I can change it. Look at this. Let me show y'all something. You see this right here? That's a German Shepherd. You can't really see it, but it's on white people. White people are getting the German Shepherds. Black people used to always get German Shepherds back in the days. What is going on in America, man? This is wild stuff. Y'all getting what we used to get. Maybe that's why we're staying in the house. And we're not even dealing with that. We're not even fighting for immigrants. Even though majority of immigrants, I feel they're hardworking people and they're not selling drugs and doing all this bad stuff. But some people gonna believe the news, and you should be able to have your own opinion. But let's don't get on each other and have a split America. They're doing a good job in splitting us up. They do a good job splitting up black people too. You have your Muslims, you have your Catholic blacks, you have your Baptists, you got your Bloods, you got your Crips, you got your Jamaicans, you got your Africans. You see where I'm going? How they label us, and yeah, I really think this is about separating people. Yeah, this is about separating people because the powers that be are getting more wealthy. They're getting more wealthy and we're getting poor. So all they trying to do is divide us. And a lot of MAGA, boy, they divided. They divided one. They feel this is their country. And majority of people here aren't from here. It's crazy. Tomatoes are squashed, abused, have their dignity stripped because humans like tomato soup. Oh my God. What ICE? ICE is, I don't think ICE is doing a good job. I don't. It's too aggressive. It's like people have human rights, and just because you're with federal, so you could just hop in front of cars. You could just put people on the ground. It's just not a good look. I hope this video is about prejudice again against vegetables. You're weird, man. Okay, it sure is. So, I mean, how do you guys feel about it? How do you guys feel about the president? Do you think he's doing a good job? Or is he doing a good job with dividing us? The rich, wealthy, and the poor. And how long are we going to fall for the division? An American is an American, right? Right? I guess not. I don't hear anything. You guys are just watching for a show. AI won't. So, are you seriously ignoring the prejudice? What the hell's the matter with you, Marco Cookies? Boy, y'all, hold on. Let me see. This is, boy. Yeah, you're messing up. Boy, you guys are wild. Anyway, so I just feel that, Donald Trump, I think he's going to cause World War III, man. I think we're going to have a war, you guys. I think, I really think we're going to have a war. And I think there's going to be a draft. And I got grays, on my face. Y'all youngins, y'all gonna get put in the draft. You guys gonna be fighting. You guys gonna be fighting. You know what I'm saying? The population's gonna get lower, and then whoever's a president in about 6 years from now, if Donald doesn't get out, they're gonna be bringing all kind of people from other countries in here. You just look at the history. That's what they do. You ain't gonna be missed. So, better pay attention. Better pay attention. My pops had to go in the draft in the Vietnam War. You know what I'm saying? My peoples need more respect. True. True. Yeah. W. Trump. Boy, America is just very, very, very violent. 40 million people need to get back home to their families. That means Trump got to get 10 million people a year, and he is way, way behind on his quota. Yeah, because they fighting back. They out there right now. I mean, in Cincinnati, man, they got the dogs on them, man. They got dogs on them. That's what they used to do to black folks. They got dogs on white people, German shepherds. America's really weird. The normal stuff isn't happening like it used to happen. This is America's turning into a weird place. It's already expensive, but yeah, it's a weird place, man. I don't really recognize it. I don't recognize it no more. Did you guys, any of you guys in here see the Renne Nicole Good killing? Do you think that she was in the wrong? Do you think she was trying to run over that ICE agent? Or was she trying to evade the ICE agent? You know? Yeah, it's getting weird, Molly. It's getting real weird. You know, I'm the brand ambassador of my brother spot. My brother spot is 100% black owned web developer site and tech. But the thing is, this is my YouTube channel. I just represent them because they create really good websites. But on my YouTube channel, I'm going to talk about America tonight and you know how I just don't recognize it and what the heck is going on. And you know, we understand the presidents always make the wealthy wealthier, but man, Donald Trump is really making his cronies really wealthy. And then we're paying for everything. I mean, that's what the tariffs are. We pay for that. Everything going up. And he said the oil is for America. Let's just see. Action speaks louder than words. Don't ever listen to a person's words. Look at their action. Let's just see how the economy, improves or don't improve, Easy to tell who is responsible for the weirdness in the US. Hey, everybody have their opinions. I'm the first person to say I have this opinion, my point of view, but I don't really know what's going on. That's why I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna check it out. You got all these influencers on YouTube and all that saying, hey, this is what's happening. This is blah, 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 blah. If I can't see the action of it, I can't say nothing. Now, as in the Renne Nicole Good, she got murdered, man. Because you could see it. Now they have AI video out there, but man, she was just trying to get out the way. And also, I'm gonna tell you straight up. She also was talking to the ICE agent like, hey, dude, chill out, blah, 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 whoopty, whoopty, whoop. She wasn't like, hey, you stupid motherfucker. And then when she peeled off, and from what I heard, they said that the phone hit the cord. She didn't hit the agent, and then he shot her, and then he said, you beat? Man, that sound like someone from the crib. I was raised in a crib neighborhood in LA. That sound like how someone get beat up in the hood, and they be like, me or shot. I done seen a few people get shot at Venice Beach back in the days. And then after that, when they shoot them, boom, Mark, yeah, that ICE agent was far from professional. You know what I'm saying? Who are they hiring? God damn! Like I'm a veteran. This shit crazy. It's some aggressive federal agents out there. Ooh, it was the phone. I mean, that's what they said. See, I wasn't there. They said that it was the phone. They were going back. I was looking at footage all morning because sometime I would be like, he has a point. Maybe she did run into the agent. See, because I don't put my emotions in it. I just want to know the truth. But to me, it looked like, man, he just killed her cold blood, man. Just call it like it is. Ex-gang behavior by ICE. Yeah, man. That was an execution, man. Like he got upset. He literally got upset what her girlfriend was saying. If I got hit by a car, I'm going to say some shit. I don't I don't think he got hit. Just the angles I seen now, I could be wrong, but I don't think the agent got hit. He just his feelings got hurt, and he just smoked him. He smoked her. He put 3 slugs in her, man. That was crazy. That was crazy. Let me see. 1 mile per hour isn't being hit by a vehicle. Yeah, man. Real talk. You're absolutely right. I mean, and it was on ice. You got the angry man talking about it, saying that, you shouldn't be in the middle of, I agree with that. I mean, she shouldn't have had her car out there in the middle blocking it, but I mean, damn, pepper spray or something, right? Like, if you're going to do something, like, man, I think she got a child, and, the father, they said the father died too. So, what that child's gonna be orphanage? I mean, in an orphan or something like that, or she gonna have to be in some type of place. Man, it's just it's not a good look. Seeing is believing this shit. Yeah, man. I didn't. It was very disturbing watching that when it first came on, because I was already dealing with the Venezuela thing. I was already dealing with that. I was like, damn. Damn, they just took over Venezuela like that. I was like, this is interesting. And then this happens. And then now, as we speaking, like the ICE agents are even more aggressive. They're in Cincinnati, Portland. They getting down, man. They getting down. I heard she also abused her kids. Yeah, I heard that her girlfriend put a butt her cigarette and distinguish on the child forehead. I heard that too. Real talk. I hear you, Chris. But we not there. We don't know, man. People be lying. Done could flay a person in broad daylight and walk away free. Yeah, man. That's some scary shit. You could just shoot someone and then you walk away. You don't even get tried. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And the MAGA, they're upset at him because the federal agent that shot her has a Filipino wife. So MAGA not even backing him no more. Man, there's some prejudiced white people, and they really think this country is theirs. I mean, this is an immigrant country. It's just, I'm being straight up. When you go down to it as an immigrant, y'all don't own it neither. A lot of native people around the world, they don't believe in owning land anyway, but white people do. You ready for some head? Some weird people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Weirdos. Weirdos. So why don't you be the moderator? Nah, I changed my mind. Let's do that. You play with me, I play with you. Time to play in person, broad daylight, and walk away a free man. I have to say that again. That's really a good point, hidden energy. Jeez. What's going on? What's going on? We talking about that man. You think he doing a good job? Y'all think he doing a good job? Is Donald Trump doing a delicious job? You know what I'm saying? It seems like he does want chaos. Actions speak louder than words. It seems like he does want chaos. You know, and I've been frustrated since Friday. But you have to calm down, breathe, and you got to look at everything and then look at the evidence. And, rest in peace to that young lady. That was jacked up, man. That was really jacked up. Just like, Trayvon Martin, um, just like many other people, they have gotten murdered, man. I don't know what's up with Minnesota, but George Floyd, he got it too. That was sickening to me. I was sick when that happened. I was like, because you got to look at it like this, y'all. Like, I could be put in a situation like that and get choked out. Or a young lady could be out there and she's just looking at, them protesting. And we're supposed to be able to protest. You know what I'm saying? And then someone in the car in the passenger side say something smart, and then an ICE agent get upset, and then she gets shot. Whoo! And people are like, yo, she was using a vehicle as a weapon. Like, I'm remembering, and it's been some of my most favorite influencers out there that I listen to. And you know what I'm coming up with, family? I really think that some of these influencers are working for like YouTube, and they know that they're going to influence like low functioning people to believe what the media, the local media believes in. I really believe that now because ain't no dang way that these so-called smart influencers, Anton Daniels, Angry Man, you can't see that woman getting murdered. You saying that, yo, you on someone payroll. You on someone payroll. And whoever following them need to get off. Need to get off. Like Trump about to mount this man. Ha ha ha. Yeah, whatever. Rest in peace, Keith Porter. Mm. Stop interfering with the law enforcement. Yeah, they were. They were, but still, you shouldn't just shoot her innocent. I mean, she didn't have no gun or nothing. She was pulling away. I seen it. I was looking at first like, man, maybe she did use a cord for, a weapon. Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't. You know, do we agree with her lifestyle and how? Not really. You know what I'm saying? I don't. But still, you can't just shoot people, in cold blood like that. That was wrong. That was wrong, man. You can't just put your body in front of a court. I don't care if you're a federal. Yo, you know how much technology they had? If I was an officer, and I was with ICE, I would have got out of her way, let her go. You could look up the license plate, you could stop her later. It was cops, I mean, people already down there. She could have got stopped. She could have got stopped and they could have apprehended her. He went around and in front of the car in the vehicle. And you see her tire turn this way. It wasn't it. Now a lot of the influencers, they be stopping there. Look, look, look. She was about to. No, she eventually turned like that. She didn't want to hit him. She was on ice, so the thing slid like that into him. She was a woman, man. Let me see. She was past him then. I know. He shot her, man. That was cold blood. That was a murder. On television, that was a murder. Woo! Porter was killed by ICE. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keith Porter was, yeah. Yeah. Yo, man. This shit is going down, YouTube. It's going down, man. I had to get on and just let off some steam. I'm not a little dude and I'm not afraid, but I'm not dumb. I don't even feel like going outside now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't even want to go outside. Shit happens. Yeah, it does. But I mean, I thought that was over in the 80s when I grew up in a Crip neighborhood in LA. Yeah, I ain't got that. I'm 50, 52 years old. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with the shit happens. That happens to protesters. That's what happened. Hey, Johnny, you're right, but it don't happen. I mean, I've never seen it this aggressive since the civil rights. You know, this is another notch up. I've seen a lot of protesting going on in my years in America, but I mean, they may be more aggressive because they're shooting. They may be more aggressive than the protests that was going on during the civil rights. Like this is these some aggressive agents. It's really sad. It's really sad. Why didn't she just stay home? True. And take care of her children. You're right. You're right also, but she didn't. And she put herself in a situation with a bad agent and got shot. And now her kid does. You're absolutely right. But people are people. We can't control them and we can't control that agent. But I tell you what, he still killed her. We could bring up everything, and I'll have all the excuses. Hey man, that dude shot her, man. I mean, and he didn't have to. He could have just let her go. Yeah, she was in the wrong. He could have let her go, and it was agents all the way down there. It was a block from what I heard, or the technology's so good nowadays. They got cameras everywhere. They could have apprehended her later. She could have still been breathing. I respect your honesty, brother. I believe Trump will declare martial law soon once the Supreme Court gave on the president complete. Yeah, you know what? Wow. Kevin, I don't doubt that. The way things are going, it's really weird today. And 2026 has already been crazy. Hold up. What is the date today? What has it been? 11 days now? Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, it's 11th day of January. So when it happened, I believe it was the 9th. And it's going crazy. 2026 has already been horrible. He's a good president. Well, Austin, that's your opinion. I respect that. I don't think he's doing a good job now. There is things I don't agree with, though. I feel you, Austin. And that's what I'm on. People can have their opinions. Let's be respectful. It is what it is. He was okay. Well, and all presidents, by the way, Austin, all presidents lie. It's just Donald Trump. He kind of he won't even hide it. He would say a lie straight up. He don't care. So at least he gonna tell you, what's on his mind instead of hiding behind things and making things complicated and lying. I mean, Biden lied a lot. Obama lied a lot. All these presidents lie, man, especially when they're trying to get in and become the president. All right, well, that's what. That's right. He killed that young lady. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, it's not cool. Avoid, keep distant from the P. I hear you. All right, after Charlie Kirk, like, hey, I didn't like how Charlie Kirk talked, but did I want him to get killed like that? That was effed up. I mean, he got killed like Martin Luther King, like shot from far away. Like that was sickening too. That was sickening too. I didn't do a video on that though. I should have. That you just can't kill people who has an opinion. Come on, man. That's some BS, man. If Charlie assassin, I'm with you. I'd rather stay home. Yeah, man. Yeah, because I was sick. He got shot, I think, in his neck, right? Yeah, that shit was crazy. And I'm a brother. I'm a pro black motherfucker. And you gotta, it has to be rules to this game. You know what I'm saying? Your people aren't always going to agree. You know what I'm saying? It's like the world is never going to be kumbaya. Just like, Kendall said, LOL, who cares? People will never agree. But as in being respectful, you could be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Some of us are not respectful. They're going to laugh. They're going to act like you're saying something stupid when you really making sense. All right, Kevin, brother, it will happen. All right, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. You got to respect Austin for saying that. He rest in peace. And I would even say a rest in peace. And I'm not kissing ass. It's just like it was just the wrong way of going about it and killing him. Do I agree with, Charlie Kirk used to say, hell no. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. You have the option to turn it off and not even listen to it. Like women with Kevin Samuels. You guys may have never heard of Kevin Samuels. He used to drive black women crazy because he'll make them accountable for their behavior. So, but that was his biggest subscribers was black women. And he'll talk to them why they don't have black men. And when he died, they had Kevin Samuel party. All they had to do was turn it off. You don't have to listen to it. That's why they call them channels. You have the option to, just because someone's not saying something that you don't like doesn't mean you got to kill them or you got to hate them. People got opinions, man. If it's not affecting you, who gives a what? You're a fool. All right. There are protesters everywhere and people just need to chill the fuck out. That's Steve's opinion. I feel you, Steve. If you feel that way, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? You're not harming nobody by saying that. It's going to get worse. Dale, you keep dropping. I think it is too. I hope you got some firearms, man, because I do. Yeah, it's gotta at least be able to protect yourself, man. This shit getting out of hand, man. It's 2026. Anything goes. You know what? Who's that's a great saying. 2026, anything goes. The year that anything goes. You're absolutely right. The year that anything goes. Because it's already fucking going. Excuse my language. I just want peace. And he's glad he did. Agree 100%. Yeah, I love Trump. And I love Charlie Kirk. They are Christians. Respect to you. I mean, if you feel that way, yeah, that's fine. I don't think Trump is doing a favorable job now. I didn't really like Biden. I really don't like presidents. And let me tell you something. This is what I believe, and I could be wrong. Corporations run America. Presidents, I think they on a script. And I think the Electoral College are corporations. All corporations get to do whatever they want. Always look at the actions. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't have good fathers. Like, it's women out there that need help. Stop listening to man's words and look at his actions. Men that are bitter out there, stop, listen to what the girl says and all that and look at her action. If someone likes you, you could tell the action. Stop listening to words. Everybody, that's what black people problem is. We get scammed by our own people. You know why? Because everyone listened to the pastor words instead of looking at his action. Then later on, the goddamn pastor got a goddamn plane or a Bentley because they didn't pay for it. They didn't pay. But then when someone's trying to do something real, like my brother's spot, a black-owned web designers and with the SEO built in and could project your website on Google and make you make some money and put you in front of some people. Black people don't even want to invest. Our best investors are white people. I've been talking on this on lives, and majority all the people that donate is white people. And we're really trying to make a difference. We just want to help our people. East Indian people help their own people. Jewish people help their own people. They may give a little, they may give a little breadcrumbs to black people and all that, and let them come in the NBA and all that. But see, this is the thing. Everybody is helping their own people except kumbaya black, black people, and it's sad. It's like they don't even want to help. They don't even know who are the right black-owned businesses to help. But anyway, let's get back on what we're talking about. We're talking about Trump. And thanks for sharing that, Gally Gord. You love Trump and you love Charlie Kirk. That's your opinion. And if that, you ain't hurting nobody with that. And yeah, rest in peace for that man. Are you an immigrant? No, I'm not an immigrant. AJ, I'm actually a veteran. I served in the Navy. So, but if I go back, if you're white and I go back about 3 to 4 generations, you're an immigrant. I actually got papers where it says that my lineage never came from Africa on both of my parents' side. I'm an Indian. I'm a Choctaw. Okay? Indians were black. They weren't the people you think they are. Everyone else is an immigrant. You know what our people believe in, especially in Louisiana Choctawians, and they're very hush hush. You know what they believe in? No one owns land. That's why it got taken advantage of, because the Europeans came here and just went crazy, and still doing it today. Can you calm down your people, please? It's not your shit. This is why people are protesting, because they're smart enough to understand that everybody is an immigrant, and the original people that were here, they don't really give a fuck. That was in our culture. We didn't care about like anyone owning land. Just respect us, and your ancestors didn't. Ohio, that's what Japanese saying good morning, and we say halito. I even know the language. Rest in peace, Grandma Cora Jackson. All right. Do you love Israel? I'll pass on that. All right. Let me see. I stand with America. Okay. I feel you. Stand with America. All right. Trump is a racist piece of shit. Damn. All right. And you know it. Race war is coming. You know what, Eugene? I hope the race war don't come. But it's been brewing for a long time in the kittle. Like this. It's just, even though what you saying is kind of aggressive, but oh, man, you may have a point, man. This shit getting bad, man. You should respect everybody's opinion. I absolutely agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. Lucy. It is. Rico, 51st state, polls Rican votes majority to become a starlet. A state. What is that? Oh, become a state. Really? You think so? Puerto Rico, huh? I'm a conservative in many ways, but Malcolm was the man. Malcolm X, yeah, I read his book, yeah. But you know what? Malcolm got killed by his own people, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the sad part. But Malcolm X was the man. And he learned the truth later that, all human beings are the same. But it makes a lot of people uncomfortable to, especially, white people that are for the white people only. And, they're the poor ones. They can't believe that because they don't have a lot of confidence in themselves. And they feel if it's a fair slate, that black people and other ethnicities will surpass them. Because if they had confidence, would they even give a rip? They would know all they have to do is combine and work hard, and then they could get more or less the American dream. You just can't be aggressive. It's a crazy mindset. And I think they really have to travel, because when I was on my ship, my destroyer, we had some Nazi-minded, white people on the ship, and then we had some gangbangers on the ship that made it on, and they start traveling, they start seeing new things, and it changed their mentality. I seen it with my eyes. See, a lot of people that's ignorant, they don't travel a lot. It's like a dog that just stay in the yard and you never walk it. I noticed that about humans. Now, would they fully? Now, okay, I'm talking about the Navy, but when they're in the Marines and the Army, they're kind of fighting on the ground. They don't get to go off and experience other women from other countries and all that like the Navy do. So I think it's a different experience with different branches. The Air Force, same thing. They could travel. You could be at an Air Force base in Germany and all that. So, and you'll have a different experience. The Marines, you fighting. You really, you're gonna keep your own mentality. It may change a little bit, but the Army and the Marines, they're the first ones that's called, man. And it's just, yeah, they definitely deserve, veteran disability checks, man. They really work hard. And they're new to fighting. They go to countries that have been fighting all their life. They new to fighting, and they just be getting picked off, man. Thank God for the new technology. They could be further. But in the Vietnam days, You don't even know those people neck of woods. You go in there and they just picking you off, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's so many drug addicts, so many bad memories. All right, I lifted. I like the end. Warrior, peace, Trump. We've been played. Yeah, taxation without representation. Yes, Eric, you're right. We have been played. See, the wealthy of all over the world, which are corporations, they come together and then they plan this shit. And then they be like, well, whoever wins this area, this time I'm gonna put my people against your people. They not trying to shoot each other. They not trying to kill each other, but we'll fight for pennies. It's as simple as that. And then you got the media, and then you got emotions. See, this is very psychological, and a lot of people fall for it. All right, nah, he got killed in his views. So who got killed for her views? Do you think, Mom, do you think anyone should get killed just because they have a different, view on things? Shouldn't the molester get killed? Someone that's raping a kid, and then someone saying something that people don't like? See, we don't castrate the one who's raping people and all that, or people that's doing crime. We harm the people that makes us mad. I don't think people should be able to say whatever they want. If they not hurting no one, bump them. That's why I subscribe for sure, Kevin. Thank you for subscribing, man. Hey, people, give me a super chat. Do I deserve a super chat today? Please, man. We work hard. Navy, man. All right. All right, Navy. Yes. Yeah, man, I serve. I'm a vet. Myself proud of it. There you go, Kevin. That's what's up, man. Yeah. All right, Kevin. I'm recovering Catholic. I hear you. I agree. No one owns land. No one does. We're just watching over it for a short time while I'm part Indian, for sure. Kevin, people don't understand that underneath the skin, we're all spirits. We're all going to become a spirit. When Pac-Man is eating the wafers, and then boom, that's death. Then it goes into a chamber. That's what we're going to do, Some people believe that fire, is just going to burn us. How is fire going to burn you when you turn into light? Isn't the sunlight? You see how fear makes people, you could read it in the Bible, hey, you go to hell, the fire's on. How you going to burn a ghost? It's something else that happens. And the reason why people get mad at people like me for saying that and all that is because they're afraid. And they don't have the courage to just be like, use this. You can't burn a spirit. It's no way. You could put a spirit in fire, the blue flames, and the spirit be looking around like this. All right, it's time to float. Float right up. What's really going on? Did man write that? Revised. The Bible, revised. But people are hating. And they'll start getting off because people are afraid that, the Son of God Jesus is going to harm them. When you think if someone's about love, just because you didn't believe in them, why would he harm you? Why would he kill people in a city and say that kill all the men and women just because it didn't go, this is in the Bible. People, come on. Shit boils. All right. Let's not have a race war. I don't want a race war neither, Eric. I don't want one. Do white people make me mad? Hell yeah. But black people do too. Everybody makes me mad. You know what I'm saying? Do I do some ignorant shit sometime? Yes, I'm human. So none of us perfect. We all got shit in our drawers. All right, I think I have a jacket, whatever. All right, FBI and Muslim Brotherhood got him, but he's not gone. Interesting. Me for president in I'll say you crazy. All right, Marines are special. Yeah, man. Marines, I've seen some Marines come on the ship, man, where they got wounded, and I was like, damn, I didn't know the body could survive through something that's just real big, and they stabilize it. It's just crazy. And come to the ship, and then once we get in the port, we like real close to like the part of like the Philippines or somewhere. We didn't had a couple injured Marines, actually come on the ship, and boom, we just they have a little ambulance or whatever waiting for them, take them off the ship, and yeah, because we had a helo hangar and we had a helicopter that could fly them in and put them on the aft of the ship. You know what I'm saying? And and take them down to the sick quarters. All right, this man's king of. All right, corporations don't care about. That's why this country is going down, because they got you thinking that these people run the country. All the oil is for rich people, wealthy people. It's cronies, and they're like, "All right, good job, Donald." Presidents, ever since JFK, they took that out. They got that locked down. Wealthy people got that locked down. Agreed. This is one of the core tenets this country was built on. Real talk. Editing are parts of the Bible you don't like is in a whole new religion. I'm spiritual. I don't believe in man. I believe in what speaks to me when I meditate. Come on, y'all. Man, they can write anything. Come on, y'all. Come on, we grown-ups. Don't fear makes you make bad decisions. Don't be scared. I could give you some of my ideas if you don't believe I'm a good candidate. No, I'm not laughing and saying that you're not a good candidate. I just expect you to put 2045. That's a long fucking time. I'm gonna be dead. I can't vote for you, Austin. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be dead, man. Damn, that's a long time. It's 2026. You a wild dude. But anyway, I'm Jay Hadwinn, brand ambassador of my brother's spot. We mostly talk about black issues on here, but today I had to give shout out to, Renne Nicole Goods, rest in peace. And yo, man, y'all told me no one told me if he's doing a good job. I guess he's doing a good job. So I'll leave it like that. I'm Jay Hadwinn, brand ambassador of my brother's spot, and I'm out. Peace.